Saving for an emergency. An emergency fund is an account with money put aside in case of the event of a personal financial dilemma or an unexpected expense. You could lose your job, become ill, or have car issues. It's a good idea to put money aside for emergencies. Ideally, you should aim to save the equivalent of 3 months' expenses, but every little bit helps. You never know when an unexpected expense may crop up. So, where to start? Think about what surplus money you have available in your budget to put into an emergency fund. Is it enough, or do you need to relook at your budget? Set your emergency savings goal. Develop a plan to reach the goal. Decide where you will put your emergency fund. And factor into the budget and get started. It should be treated as a need, not a want. If there is not enough money in the budget to allow you to put some money into an emergency fund, think about: can any expenses be reduced? Or can your income be supplemented? Even though an emergency fund is a good thing to have, make sure you balance your approach with your current financial situation. For example, if you have a lot of high interest debt, then pouring all your spare money into savings isn't the smartest thing to do, as you'll end up paying more in interest. Ensure you strike a balance between paying debt and putting money aside. Many of us have insurances that will cover a sudden loss of income or unexpected repairs. In fact, some employers offer redundancy insurance to their staff, so it's worth checking if your employer does this. You may already have more protection than you realize, so dig out those policy documents and give your insurer a call. If you own your own home and have a decent amount of equity, you might be able to tap into that equity as a line of credit. Talk to your bank about this option, but always bear in mind that this will incur extra interest costs that can mount up over time. Think about where you will put your money for your emergency fund. It is a good idea to keep separate from your everyday money, or even your other accounts if possible. This helps to avoid the temptation to dip into the funds regularly. Dedicate a separate bank account for your emergency fund. Something with a good interest rate is a bonus, and preferably one not linked to any bank cards in your wallet. Be strict, it's only for emergencies.